Hey, what's up? It's Ben here. So I just want to give you guys another quick update of my cash secure put and covered call portfolio. And compared to the last 2 weeks, my unrealized losses is doing a little bit better than the last 2 week. Overall, my portfolio is still holding on, and I did buy more shares of a company, and I'll show you that later on. So just want to give you guys a quick update. First things first, I have Neo up here. So, like I said in the past couple 2 weeks or so, if you've been following me, I did close all my positions for Neo. Neo is currently trading at $21.61. And that's it for Neo. For in terms of Pinterest, I did buy shares on Pinterest. So this is how much I bought. I'm gonna just type in there, bought shares. And this is just yesterday. I bought shares on the 28th. And that's 200 shares. And notice how I have $41.65 right over here for the cost basis, and I have 200 shares. So I'm gonna just put so I bought them for 26 negative 26.23. If I enter this, it'll come at my total running profits or loss is like 13,000 now, right? So make sure I have 400 assigned because I bought 200, and now my cost basis has dropped down to $33.94. But I'm waiting to do a cover call on this. Not too sure when, but I'll give you an update when I do. So I'm just holding, hoping that Pinterest is gonna ride a little bit higher and then go in with a cover call and just collect a premium, because I'm holding a lot of shares on Pinterest, which I don't like to do, but I'm just banking on it to go a little bit more higher until I go in. So that's it for pins and a Palantir. And by the way, Pinterest is currently trading around, let's see, let me just pull this up real quick. Pinterest is currently trading at 26.46. Right on. And I bought it at 26.23 yesterday, so it's okay. Just went up a little. And then Palantir is the next one I want to talk about. Didn't do much on Palantir. Currently it's trading at 13.99 ish. It's going up compared to the last 2 weeks. It was hovering around the 10 or just hugging around the $10-11 mark. Just waiting on it. My cost basis is 17.05, so give it a little bit more room, and I'm definitely going in to do some cover calls on this. So that's Palantir. And then the next one, still holding on Z though, which is Zillow. So right on here, I'll type in Zillow group, and slide this over here. Oh, where am I? Right over here. So Zillow group right over here. So close out position, nothing else yet. So right now I'm just leaving it as is because the stock is going up and going down. Like can't predict the movement where it's going now. It's just consolidating, it seems like it. Holding on still, holding on. I know I said we're going to do something, but not yet, not quite yet. And then there's the last one I want to talk about. Actually, I'm going to do Xpeng. Xpeng is currently trading at 27.88, and I have this here. Let's see, Xpeng right over here. Xpeng right over here. I have this one that was it closed out last week on Friday, March 25th. So I'm going to put the status closed because it did not get assigned. So that's that. I have that ready, but I'm going to do a share on this one, or do an option trade on this one. And it's going to be another cover call since I have my options, just have my shares just sitting there. So what I'm going to do is go on here. I'm going to move this out of the way first. And note that my cost basis is 26.19, okay? Move this out of the way. Right here, I have Xpeng set up for this chart. And by the way, I'm using my new chart just in case you're not too sure of it. Actually, I'm going to just switch over to a different view so then you can actually see it a little bit better. I don't know why I chose this one. Hold on one second. Okay, I just switched over to a different view so the numbers are bigger and you can see it clearly if you're on a mobile device. So right now, currently Xpeng's trading around 27.78. And remember, my cost base is 26.19 right over here. What I'm going to do is going to do a cover call on this one. So options, click this. Usually, I'm going to minimize this real quick. Usually I have this set up where it's like 30 days or so. That's my sweet spot. So I'm gonna hit this, you know, just pull down the charts, the options. So I'm gonna choose a 31 strike. I'm gonna be selling one of them. So right on here, I'm gonna hit trade right over here. Currently it is right over here asking, and by the way, I choose a 0.3-ish delta. So right now these two are looking pretty sweet. So 31 strike obviously pays out more than a 32 strike because it's closer to the market price right over here. So right now 31 strike, I am looking, the midpoint is 144. So let's do 144 and see if I could cash out on that with 144. And by the way, since I have 200 shares, I'm going to do 2 options on that. Oh, by the way, I'm selling. Gonna do if everything seems right, oops, just put 144, double check everything looks right, hope it executes. I'm not sure if it does execute or not. Let's go ahead and place that. So premiums collected 288, and then I'm gonna hit sell. Oh, it's in the queue right now, so that's gonna be in the queue for a while. I'm gonna go back and adjust this real quick. Let's see, just modify this order. Let's go to 30, still 38. Mid price is now 38, 37, 37. Let's go 37 and see it executes. Oh, it went through. So that one I am, oops, filled at limit price, right? I averaged 137. That filled at 137. So what I'm gonna do is input that here, and then you'll see my total. So here it is. I have a strike, a 31 strike on an expiration date of April 29th, 200 shares. Credit I'm gonna be receiving is 137, but after that it's $137 per option, so that comes out to be 274, and my cost basis now is 24. And if I were just to go back, you'll see that my cost basis earlier was $26.19, and with that in place, it's now dropped down to $24.82. So if it hits the 31 strike, I'm happy to execute that position. So that is it for Xpeng. Oh, by the way, one more thing that I want to share, and you probably don't, it depends on you guys if you guys like this or not. So I'm gonna talk about SQ actually. SQ, Square Block Inc. right over here. So check this out. Okay, so this one I did a let's see, go back to SQ right over here. I did a cover call at a 115 strike. If you had this in place, you'll see that the cover call is actually making you lose money because obviously it's trading at 143, but I am happy to sell this at 115 because no matter what, money is still money. You're capping, I'm capping my losses, or I'm capping my winnings, but granted, you know, I'm okay, happy to sell at 115 anyways. So even at 143, I show a huge loss in terms of this, in terms of my option. And then, but it cancels it out with with my 100 shares of options. And if you have that in place, you'll see that. But anyways, I just want to let you know that I am happy to sell, and I know for sure in April 14th, it's going to execute at 115. I'll just make money. Profit is still profit. And if you get mad at trading cover calls or just this kind of options in general, the wheel strategy, then you're doing something wrong. So I just want to let you guys know I am happy at selling at 115, even the stock is trading at 143. No, I know it's capped, but anyways, hope you like this and hope you enjoy this. Here to make money together. And if you like this, feel free to give it a like and make sure to consider subscribing for more weekly uploads like these, and I'll catch y'all later.